hope we're all doing really well. Today I'm going to be reading a passage by good old Neville Goddard. I love the quote that he uses about sats, that carrying the imagination into sleep thickens fancy into fact. Oh my god, I absolutely love that quote. So we're going to be talking about that, reading his passage and all of that good stuff. But before I get into it, you're more than welcome to subscribe. On this channel I talk about all things self-development, so if that sounds good to you, I would love to have you here. Okay, so in his book Awakened Imagination, Neville says, construct mentally a drama which implies that your desire is realized and make it one which involves movement of self. Immobilize your outer physical self. Act precisely as though you were going to take a nap, or, go to sleep, and start the predetermined action in imagination. A vivid representation of the action is the beginning of that action. Then, as you are falling asleep, consciously imagine yourself into that scene. The length of the sleep is not important, a short nap is sufficient, but carrying the action into sleep thickens fancy into fact. I love that. At first, your thoughts may be like rambling sheep that have no shepherd. Don't despair. Should your attention stray 70 times 7, oh I love this, bring it back 70 times 7 to its predetermined course until from sheer exhaustion it follows the appointed path. The inner journey must never be without direction. When you take to the inner road, it is to do what you did mentally before you started. You go for the prize you have already seen and accepted. Fancy assembles, imagination fuses. I absolutely love this quote because it reminds us that whatever we imagine before we go to sleep, and as that transfers from your conscious state to your subconscious state, as you are literally becoming unconscious by falling asleep, that's to say an imaginative act that you have mustered up in your head that goes for 5 to 10 seconds and loops and loops and loops, that shows exactly a scene that shows that you have whatever it is that you want. So an SP, or this amount of money, or this amount of subscribers, or this body type, or whatever it is that you want. When you are imagining that and you are falling asleep into that scene, you are going from conscious to unconscious, and that imaginative act literally thickens fancy. So meaning, oh, I would fancy a big badonkadonk, to waking up and it is a fact now that you've got a big badonkadonk, right? So it turns your desire into a fact. Like, it's just fact, it's just period. You are falling asleep, thinking and feeling, wanting this thing. It is a desire. By you sleeping, it's like magic. You are literally turning that into reality. Your subconscious mind is being so powerfully impressed upon, so saturated, that it believes, no, it knows that you've got a big badonkadonk. As soon as you impress on that once and do not stray from that as you wake up, you will get a big badonkadonk. But not until you do this correctly and you don't stray away from that by saying, but what if I don't get a big badonkadonk? But my badonkadonk is really small. It's actually non-existent. So we really have to take this seriously, guys. I know that you can impress on your subconscious mind at any point of the day, and you are more than welcome to do that. In fact, I highly suggest it. But it's super powerful actually falling asleep into that imaginative act, into that vision, into that scene, that 5-second to 10-second scene of you looking in the mirror at your big badonkadonk. Because you're not doing anything for 8 hours but festering on that, because you have fallen asleep into that fact. You know your subconscious mind is impressed upon it when you start dreaming about it, or when you start thinking about it in the middle of the night, or when you wake up and you're like, oh my god, I've got a big badonkadonk, or you're still thinking about it. That means that your subconscious mind has been impressed. So please keep on going with this. You loved my sats video, which I'm really thankful for, but some people, you know, were saying that it's super hard for them to actually fall asleep into that. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I don't do this successfully every single night as well. Either I'm tired or I just can't be bothered, but I don't want to concentrate on the things that haven't worked. I want to keep on doing this every single night, treat every single moment as a fresh new beginning, a fresh new start, and I'm just here to encourage you guys to be determined for this to be successful. So if it takes you aggressively being like, you know fucking what, like this is my fucking life, like I want this thing and I'm going to fucking get it, and not 100 people are going to stop me from getting this. So damn sure my own mind is not going to stop me, and I don't have to lift 200 pounds in order to get this thing. All I have to do is literally remember when my head hits the pillow to loop a scene over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Now, I am not a scientist and I can't tell you that, oh, feeling is going to be even better, because I haven't successfully, you know, slept into it with a feeling and got something the next day. You know why? Because it is hard to loop something and also feel it at the same time while also falling asleep. I understand that, but what I can tell you is that every single time I have visualized without this SATS thing, and I've actually felt it in my whole entire body and my whole entire being, I got the thing within 2 weeks or less. Sometimes it was instantly. If you want to see my instant success manifestation stories, the card will be up above, because I'm really freaking powerful and you guys are as well. We're all doing this, we're all in this together. If you can't do the feeling thing at first, loop the imaginative act, the vision, for 5 seconds and do it every single day until it's literally you're sick of that vision because it's so clear to you. Just robotically play a scene over and over and over and over and over. Wait until you're a little bit drowsy and really catch yourself and then start imagining it, right? Or wait until you're very, very, very tired and you know that as soon as your head hits the pillow, you're gonna be able to doze off. So wait until that moment, play a 5-second scene of whatever it is that you want. Hell, even looking at an image of, you know, yourself looking at, I have this many subscribers, or having just an image of you looking at your badonkadonk, or literally just having an image of you hugging your specific person. Whatever it is, even if it's not even like a 5-second loop, even if you're just looking at a picture in your subconscious mind, that's going to burn into your head. If you keep on doing this every single night and going and going and going, it's going to get to the point where it's like so bright in your head. It's so, you've repeated it so much that it doesn't matter if you can't fall asleep or you can't. It's just going to be in your mind and you're going to naturally do this. Everyone says it takes 30 days to form a habit. So do this for 30 days. Tell me how it goes. If you're not a visual person and you'd like to affirm, do that. Affirming is even easier. I just have this limiting belief that visualization works better than affirming, which is not the case at all. Even before this whole SATS thing, I always wait until I know that I'm about to go to sleep, because otherwise I won't be able to fall asleep at all. So try that. Let me know how it goes. Come back to this video in 30 days. Let me know what you have manifested. Send me a photo of that big badonkadonk, because I know you're gonna manifest the big badonkadonk, or whatever, metaphorically speaking, badonkadonk that you want to manifest. I know you guys know what I mean. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.